This is Mass X with a brand new One Punch Man the Strongest video, and yes, we know what our next limited banner is going to be. We also know what the wheel is going to be, but for the limited banner, we're going to talk about SSR plus Zombieman today. Why are we going to talk about that? Well, because it's kind of redundant at this point, but we keep talking about the same thing because we are incredibly close to the URs coming. So is this a character you should even be considering? Well, let's just go through this character real quickly. Its initial attack is a single target with 3 consecutive strikes for 120% attack. Its ultimate blade spin deals damage to a row of enemies with 4 consecutive strikes for 360% attack. Gives allies in the same row specialized speed up, increases speed up to 90% of Zombieman's speed. If an ally's speed is greater than the percentage of Zombieman's speed, then their speed will not change. For his passive, when battle begins, gains specialized speed up, increases 20% speed. If the main target's speed is lower than self, deals extra damage equal to 500% attack to the main target after own action. And the awaken passive for this character when battle begins. Zombieman encourages his allies gain an additional 2 points of energy at the beginning of the round for 3 rounds. Triggers reborn upon taking fatal damage when allies are present, recovers 60% of HP before action, or when all allies are defeated up to 3 times. Now this character, as you can expect, is a speedster. That's why he's basically classified as his role. Duelist, of course, because that's what our speedsters are 90% of the time, and hero. His ultra ultimate will take the attack up to 500%. It will, though, increase the speed to 95%. The extreme passive takes that speed push from 20 to 25%. The 5P passive increases speed from 25 to 30%. And the Awaken 2 gives you 3 energy instead of 2. And it lasts 5 rounds instead of 3. And the trigger resurrection goes up by 1 to 4x. Now the $1 million question is, should you be pulling for this character? Well, honestly, if you have a speedster right now, I wouldn't recommend it. Why? Because URs are close around the corner. Plus, you're going to have to invest in this character to get the full speed benefit. And if you aren't willing to do that, then you're just going to be outsped by anybody that gets him that does that. So what's the point? See where I'm going with this one? We could sit here and belabor this and talk about this character all you want. But in the end, to me, this is a hard pass for most people. URs are close, talking probably 3 months into 2025. If you got Flashy Flash, well, hold out. Unless you're a whale, I just don't see any benefit at this point knowing where this game is currently going. So to me, I would be rather looking at, if I was going to pick up any of the remaining SSR pluses, I would be looking at Super Alloy and Metal Knight way before this character, because to me, their benefit is a much higher value than Zombieman's. And if you're already at a speed disadvantage when you play, then just grin and bear it some time longer. Because to me, it's a waste. You know, if you're free to play, you shouldn't even be considering this character. If you're a light spender, you shouldn't even be considering this character. And if you're a whale, then it doesn't make a difference. You're going to get it or you're not based on if you want it. And, you know, it's fine. You know, for me, I'll pull on it because I pull on every freaking banner. But there's very little value when you really exponentially look at what's coming out, where the game is going with URs. It's just, to me, it's a waste. And I'm actually kind of shocked they went with this banner, because I just don't see them getting any revenue out of it of significance. You know, they've already dropped some characters. I was not going to be shocked if they had pulled this one. We had gotten Metal Knight for December, possibly pulled another one, got Super Alloy, and then off to the races with UR. But yeah, you know, it's hard to get excited for this one, honestly, guys, because it's just, you know, we're in the same boat we are every year. Thankfully, after URs, it will just be URs for a very long time. And no more of this push, drop characters, push. You know, at that point, once we hit URs, you're really going to be able to start really planning, because that will create an entire new era for the game and how the meta will change significantly. But let me know your thoughts. I'm quite honestly not excited at all about this banner. I think it's blah at this point. If they would have done what the smart thing, I think they should have skipped it. Honestly, I know that upset a lot of people, me saying that, but let's just get to the fucking URs. That's what you want anyway. Let's just get there and let's just start building what's going to be what will be the base of this game for a long time. So with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.